Hey Crazy Fam, welcome back to another haul. If you are new here, my name is Tori, and I'm pointing the camera up because obviously my shoes are there, and the disastrous mess is on the floor. I'll get to the closet cleaning later. For now, I want to collect up all of my shoes so I can show you everything. Again, we're gonna ignore the disastrous mess down here and just try to collect all of my shoes. Now, each one of these shoes definitely have their own story to them, so, we'll get to the funny stories along the way, and if I can remember, I will tell you where I got them from. And once you are done watching this, I will put my hauls playlist down below so you can watch some other hauls, because I know me, I've been binge watching those during quarantine, so feel free to check that out after this. And I'd really appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button down below to join the Crazy Fam if you haven't already, because there's going to be so many more videos coming. Like, I am going to do a haul of all of my purses, which I have a bunch of them. Even more than that is up there, so that video will be coming soon. But for today, let's just stick to shoes, okay? That's long enough of a video. Maybe I should have cleaned my closet first before I try to collect up all my shoes. But I'm just being real with you folks. This happens sometimes when I don't put away my clothes. So let's just pile all these shoes in here. I have all the rows of shoes on both sides. Shoes up here, here, and then all the drawers down here except the top one are all shoes packed together. Oh gosh, I have lots of shoes. I have officially gotten all of my shoes onto the floor here. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, this whole entire bag is full. I'm kind of curious how many shoes I have, and I feel like I'm gonna go through and find a lot of things I forgot I even owned, and maybe I'll get rid of them, and maybe I'll actually wear them. We shall see, but let me set up the camera and haul everything for you. Oh, it's manual focus, that's why. There we go. So let me put them closer for you. See, they are covered in sparkles. So they're a shiny open-toed stiletto, and that's probably not high school appropriate per se, but I loved them. I still have them. They're a little bit scuffed up, but I could definitely still wear them. So I keep them around, but I wouldn't wear this on a normal day like I used to. And then the other bad boys I showed you were these heels right here, which I also got in high school. I just didn't wear them as often. And they're these ones right here. Oh, those last shoes, I don't know if I could read what brand they are. Yeah, I can't read what brand they are, but I know they're pretty cheap too. And these bad boys right here are a Russe. I always forgot how you said that store's name. I don't even know if that store is still in business. I feel like it's one of those Forever 21 type stores that you question if they went bankrupt. So I don't know if they still exist, but I always got a bunch of like cheap shoes from there. So I have a few different pairs from there. I find they do great sales on their shoes, so I never buy their shoes even close to full price. And I think these ones were around that $10 mark too. And they're super cute. They're another stiletto, but these have kind of a pointed toe, so I didn't wear them as much, but they're not like crazy pointed. They do have straps that go across the front of the foot, and then on the straps and the corner of the shoe, they have these giant points, and the points are actually like sharp. You could use these things as a weapon. Like, these are intense, probably not even allowed in an airport. That's how spiky they are. And then in here, I have something a little bit more tame. Oh, for the record, I have that giant bag I showed you next to me. So I'm pulling stuff from the giant bag and the floor in front of me, kind of just grabbing as I go. No real order to it. But these bad boys right here are kind of more of a calm shoe that I feel like everybody owns a pair of these. And these are just a suede booty. I actually don't wear them that much. I'm not sure why. I should really wear them more. I used to wear them more when I got them, which I think we all know that's the case. You wear the shoes for a little bit and then you forget you own them and you buy 6 more pairs, and then all of a sudden you have a problem like I do. And you get a reminder to wear them again, because you'll go through and you'll be like, oh, I need to donate stuff before I buy more things, and then you'll realize these cute shoes are, oh, it's like shopping. And I definitely think this is the case for these. I need to wear these more because they're super cute. I can just think of so many outfits I've worn them with that I love. They're a suede booty. They are a suede booty, and I couldn't tell you the brand. It's on the inside where my shoe is, and it's worn off. So your guess is as good as mine, but I think they're around like the $15 mark. And again, I don't know the price exactly. I'm sorry, it's been a while, but These bad boys are another Russe, and I wore these all the time during high school because they're like a comfortable, like chunky heel. People always used to ask me, especially in high school, how are you comfortable walking in heels every single day? Because I used to do that every single day, not anymore, but I used to, and I would say it depends on the heel you wear. Not always per se a chunky, but certain heels are just more comfortable than others, and you gotta find ones that are easy and comfortable for you to walk in and wear all day. I like these ones because they had a cool pattern on them. They were harder to match with things, but they were just fun and cute, and I didn't have to worry about painting my toenails because they weren't showing. And the funny thing about all of my heels, which I have many, let me grab these ones actually, there's another pair of old ones, is when I was younger, so this is one of the funny stories that whenever I think of heels, I always think of this story and my mom. So my heel trend started at a very, very, very young age. This had to be like elementary school. So basically we're in this store, and to give some background, this was a time where my mom was trying to teach me that you shouldn't lie, that it's wrong to lie, you should be honest, you know, go through with your word type of thing. And I was looking at all these really cool, like adulty type shoes, not this intense, but definitely a heel. And my mom was like, if you can find your size and you can run in it, I'll get it for you. So I found a pair of shoes. Surprisingly, I found a pair of heels that an elementary school kid can fit into. I guess just because some adults have really small feet, and it came to my advantage in that moment. And I was like, oh darn it, she found her size. But in addition to me finding my size, I also ran across the store in these shoes that I have never walked in before, never tried on before. I was never in heels in my life, yet I put on those bad boys and I ran across the store and I got my first pair of heels. Not these, I don't have them anymore, obviously. Way too small for me, but it was a start to a long journey of hoarding shoes and heels, and I guess I just learned how to walk in them at a young age. I was just born to walk in heels, okay? And that rant aside, these ones are from, it just says fabric upper. They are not leather, guys, they are not leather. But I don't know where these ones are from. Oh, these ones are from Glow Jeans. This must be a fancy pair of heels. And I love these bad boys. I probably have overworn the heck out of these. I don't know what the heck they put in these bad boys, but these lasted me forever. I've gone to so many job interviews in these. Yes, I wear these to job interviews, okay? I got the job, just, you know, that's what matters. But point is, I've gotten so much use out of these. These are kind of falling apart now, like, here, I'll show you. Oh, I don't know if I want to show you the fact that I still own these and I'm not getting rid of these and they look like this, but I'm going to show you anyway. So they look like this. Oh gosh, look at that. There's like a freaking hole in the side of there, and there's like a hole starting here. And I'm still not gonna throw these bad boys away, and like the fabric is like buckling, whatever you wanna call it, buckling right there. Oh, they've definitely seen their better days, but I've gotten so much use out of them, so props to you, Glow Jeans. I don't even know you sold shoes, but you made a good pair that I've worn a lot, and I find these just a classic closet piece because, again, you don't have to worry about painting your toenails, and they're such a classic match with everything type of heel, and they seem a little bit more professional because the fact that they're completely covered instead of, you know, like these obviously would not be as professional. They have an open toe and an open foot. These are kind of more professional. There we go. Oh, these aren't as cute, but they're underneath all the heels I just piled on top of them. Oh! And they're the, you know, the go-to throw on flip-flops. I don't know why I have these pair anymore. I think these are the ugliest type of shoe ever. These type, but I still have them. I'm guessing it's probably because they're super comfortable or something. And I definitely had these before I moved to California. I was like, I want to throw them away. I don't like them. But then I was like, Tori, you're moving to California. You need flip-flops. Not that like every freaking store sells them and you bought every other pair. But that's okay. My other pair of flip-flops are another pair that I'm a little ashamed that I own and might be thrown away. They look like this. What, do you think they're a little worn out on the tips and freaking worn out right there? They're a flip-flop, another one from Russe. They're just braided on the end, so they looked a little bit nicer at one point, not anymore. Now they're just kind of like those throw-on shoes that you don't want to admit you own. And right here, did I show you these bad boys? I don't think I did. Another pair of Booties, and these are from Old Navy. And they look like this. They're super cute. I think the color is just they're such a great fall booty because they have the brown in the corner on the heel and then they have the green. But this one sometimes likes to pop out. Like the end of the heel, like do you see that? Like, I haven't even worn these shoes that much, so I don't know about you, Old Navy, but it's just this part pops out. I probably need to put some glue on it and then it'll just stay in there. Cause it's not even worn off, but it annoys me because it's always that one side that does. It always freaking pops out. But either way, these are super cute. Such a good fall outfit item. I can't wait for fall and wearing some like cute scarf and some short sleeve shirt that looks kind of wintry because it's not actually gonna be that cold. Maybe throw on a light jacket and these cute booties with some leggings. Oh, I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. It definitely was when I lived on the East Coast, even more than now. Okay, we need to get some more shoes or you're gonna be here for another hour. These right here are my black booties. They're open on the side and they kind of give me more of a country feel with these like buckles I don't like as much, but these have definitely been overworn because they just match with everything. Cute, classic booty. They are from some company. These right here, again, are another point and show shoe that I never wear. I actually don't think I've worn these ones at all. I think the pink ones I've maybe worn once. Maybe they're just decoration for my closet, is that wrong? But these ones are a Charlotte Russe one, not a Just Fab one. The other ones were Just Fab. And maybe if I bought more expensive point and toe shoes, they would be more comfortable. I don't know, but these ones are cute. They're just a blue, but they have these little holes in them. And I bought these because I thought they would just be really cute, like business attire shoes. Because I want to be more businessy with my heels than wearing my freaking stiletto, but they're so uncomfortable. So they haven't been worn. I actually also think they might be the wrong size. No, they're an 8, but I think I had trouble fitting in them. You don't want to see my foot, do you? Okay. My foot is numb from sitting on it. So they're super cute though. This is a cute angle, right? Hi guys. But so they fit. Actually, they don't feel that uncomfortable, but it's mostly when I walk, like my toe feels uncomfortable and they keep like doing the whole, you know, lifting up thingy because there's no strap. I think I could do pointed toe heels if they had a strap right across here to hold me in. Then I think it'd be fine. Maybe I could just like stick a strap on all my pointed toe heels. But a lot of pointed toe heels don't have a strap. Like, I don't think a strap on the ankle would work as well as like a strap right here. I think they would look still just as cute. So maybe I need to go find some more pointed toe heels in my life. These right here are actually Halloween shoes. I think I spent so long in high school convincing my mom to buy these for me. They're from Spirit of all places, and it's because they are a black heel. So they're a black heel like this with, it's kind of a red pinkish thread that goes through it. And then on the end, there's these little buckles that are bats. And I thought they were so cute. They were part of like a Halloween costume, but I was like, I'll wear them every day, any day. But I can't remember what size they are. They're a little tight. Oh, it says it's an 8, but they were really tight on my feet. I've worn them a few times, but they're super uncomfortable because of the fact they're kind of just like squishy. Like they're squishing on my feet in all directions, but they're cute. And I'll probably wear them again someday when I don't have to walk around much. Is that bad that that's a requirement for cute shoes, is that I can wear them when I don't have to walk around much? You know, whatever. I have plenty of heels that I can walk around in all the time. Which, speaking of heels I can walk around all the time, these are probably my favorite purchase I have bought myself. And that's these bad boys right here. It's such a classic shoe that I think every girl should freaking own because it matches with everything. It's super comfortable. You can wear them for a really long time. It has a strap, obviously makes it easy to walk in. It also looks so cute and like dainty, I think is like the right word. So you can definitely dress them up or dress them down with some jeans. So many options. They're from Bamboo. These were sold at a store that was going out of business, and actually going out of business. Not those stores that have those signs up every single week. Like this one was actually going out of business. I can't even remember where I was, my best friend. And I ended up getting them. They're probably a little bit more than I spent on shoes. I think they're like $15 or something, which isn't that much for shoes, I know. But they're more than I usually spend, but I've definitely gotten the use out of them. I've worn them so many times. They're super cute. They still have a bunch of uses left in them. And then over here are a pair of shoes that I don't wear much. And I have them in 2 colors. 2 colors. So they're another pair of Just Fab shoes that I got at the scholarship store. I actually don't buy Just Fab shoes from them. I've never done it before. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just haven't done it personally. So I got these pair for $5 too. They look like this. They have a little, I don't know if you call it what detailing shape that is, but either way, it's all down the front. And then obviously it has a zipper heel on the back. I think the one thing that I have a problem with these is a lot of times my feet slide forward too much and it's really hard to walk because for some reason it's just not secure enough. I think it's because all of these are like a stretch one on the top. It's not per se to like hold you in place. So my feet always slip down to the bottom and it makes them hard to walk because your foot just sliding forward. They are the right size, just they're not designed very well. And I still am glad I own them, kind of, because it's like I only spent $5 on them, and if I get 1 or 2 use out of them, that's like fine with me. And then here are the blue ones. So I got them in both colors, like, oh my god, they're super cute. I walked around a little, that's Astro. I walked around a little bit in the store and I thought it was fine. Ended up not really being the case. Okay, now I have like to get shoes underneath this pile of shoes. Now that you've seen a bunch of my heels, you're probably like, girl, do you own any sneakers or any shoes that don't have a heel on it? And the answer is yes, slightly. I have some. But either way, let's show you the weird ones first. I have sneakers from frickin' high school that I still don't know why I've kept and maybe I should get rid of. I definitely think I should get rid of these, which I will show you in a second. They're like completely turned yellow. Like that's how old they are. These bad boys right here are, you know how like apple bottom jeans? Instead of apple bottom jeans, I got apple bottom sneakers. So they have a little apple right there on the shoe, which is so odd. And they have blue laces and a blue toe. And I almost don't want to get rid of them because they're just so cool and funky with the blue. I wish I could fold them down, but it has like the gray look, which I don't like, so I like the black all the way up. But I kind of don't want to get rid of them because they're just so cool and funky. But I don't know if I'm ever going to wear them again. But they're super cute and they are actually apple bottom brand. But I think I might keep them even though they're super weird. These on the other hand, I should not keep. And if you're wondering why they look a little funky right here, it's because they're one of those shoes that has the built-in heel in it. I guess when I was younger, I just really wanted to be tall, which maybe that had to do with the heels. And I wanted it in my sneakers too. So it has this giant heel on them. But they're so freaking old that like, look at this white sole. And that is not because like they're dirty. Like that's age right there. Age and probably not being taken care of enough. But you know, we've already decided I have way too many shoes and I need to get rid of at least some. So these are a bye-bye item. And the last item's in this bag right here, and then we'll get to the floor and these booties if you're wondering what was behind me. Booties, boots. We will get to these boots behind me in a moment. I got these pair of shoes right here from Forever 21. I believe they were like, yeah, they were ones that where they did like $5 sticker things, anything in the box for $5. And I got these like flat heel thing. I'm not sure what these are called, but they have the open front but the covered toe. And they are pointed, but they're so much easier to walk in because you don't have to worry about when your foot lifts up, you're scuffing on the heel because there is no heel there. They get uncomfortable to walk in for a long period of time, but my last job I didn't do much walking, so it was more to be cute and to go on like a tour or something. You're not walking around all day. I did ruin them on like the first day though, because they had like stone pavers that weren't really filled well in the middle, and so my heel kept falling in between it. And it got all scuffed up. But either way, they're kind of just like a cute, simple shoe that I could go to like on an interview or something. These right here have definitely gotten their use. And they are, oh, yeah, Forever 21. I'm not sure if I'm going to tell you all the brands of everything, but these are Owipid. I'm not sure, but some of the ones that have weird brand names, I know they're the ones that sell at those random cheap type stores that sell a bunch of random brands you will never hear about in your life probably. And this is one of those. It was some random cheap store in the mall that I really found a lot of stuff at. And it's these ones right here. I was looking for a pair of simple sandals. Again, probably because my last job, you were allowed to wear open toe shoes. And so I was like, great, sandal time then. And so they're just a sandal that cover the ankle and they're open obviously in the front. They're super comfortable, easy to throw on. They've definitely gotten their use because the like fake leather fabric strap thing is starting to like peel away from each other. Astro is in here rubbing my shoes. She's literally like laying there just nudging my shoes. You haven't done that, Astro? Why are you nudging the shoes? She found the shoes I threw and now she's over there nudging those. So we finished a whole entire bag of shoes from a comforter I bought. Should we start with some in front of me or behind me? I think some of you guys have been, you know, wanting to see what's behind me. So I will show you what is behind me first. I will show the one that fell behind me. And it's these bad boys. Oh, another pair fell. Gosh. I'll show these pair right here, and they are a heeled boot, so they have another stiletto-like heel, and the boot goes up to, let's see where it goes up to. Okay, let's see. I would say just below the knee. They're another suede one, zip all the way down the side. They fit me on the calf area great. I think these were Just Fab one. Let's see if it is Just Fab. I'm trying to read the yes, they were Just Fab. So another one I got at the scholarship store for $5. I only bought shoes there when they were the $5. This time I think I got them when all the boots were specifically on sale for $5. And now I own a lot of boots. These ones aren't like crazy comfortable. They're a little tight right here, oddly. I don't know why. I think it's just like the angle pushes too much pressure right here. So of all my boots with heels, these are definitely not that comfortable, and it's not just because of the size of the heel. Obviously, I own stilettos, and those are super comfortable to me. These behind me are so overworn. I love these. They're not overworn to the point where I can't wear them anymore, thankfully. I bought them in 2 colors, though. They're Just Fab boots. It's not zipped at all, though. I did get foundation on them, so some of the suede is not exactly what it used to be. I was in freaking Sephora trying on different foundations, and one like broke and got all over these boots, of all boots. Can you see? Oh no, that's not on this side. That's just something else. I don't know what that is, but it's more on like the front and like was all over the laces. It was a disastrous mess. But they are super cute. I love them. They're so comfortable. They'll be so great in fall too. You can easily dress these up or dress these down, and that's what I look for in a shoe. And the boots, just comfortable. Oh, great all around. And I'll show you the black ones too. They're over here. These black ones, I like the black ones better obviously because they match with a lot more things. But I cannot explain to you how comfortable and cute these are. And I don't know if this is so shallow to say, but I look so much sexier in these than I look in any other shoe. It just, it elevates any look. You can still dress it down, but it still elevates that look more than it would have been without them. So sometimes when I'm feeling super lazy with an outfit and I want to like wear something really casual, but I still want to, you know, look more sexy and presentable, I'll wear those boots. These ones right here, I'm so mad about because I broke the heel on it, but I think I can fix it, so I'm not like crazy mad about it. I think it's another Just Fab one, are they? Yes. So these ones are a Just Fab one. They have a like buckle thing on the side. They are a pointed toe, and they're in this really sexy brown leather color that goes with a lot of things too, and it's just a different look because it's like leather instead of being like the felt. I definitely like them. I've worn them a few times, but I only wore them a few times before the heel thing happened, which it just happens. It came out of like the nails and the glue, so it looks like this. See that gap right there? It really just needs to be pushed back in and held in place. I just haven't done it yet. I want to find out the proper way to fix that. So if anybody knows the proper way to easily fix a heel like that, comment down below, let me know, or message me on Instagram at CrazyFamilyFirst or Tori Zienka. Those are both my Instagrams where I talk to a bunch of you and I message back every single person that reaches out and lets me know something or just wants to start up a conversation. So feel free to message me there or check out my stories where I show you random aspects of my life you don't see on the internet here. And over in this corner is going to be a pair of shoes I have not worn often. That's because I kind of bought them right before coronavirus and quarantine type of thing. And these are Madden Girl, and they are from Marshalls. I think they were around like $10, which is a little bit more than I paid for like a flat, or they're $5. $10, but I was like super upset about like a guy not texting me back. And this was in a previous haul video. And I bought things I wouldn't per se normally buy, but I did because I was a little bit upset. So I bought these, but they're super cute, and I bought them because of the color. I thought it'd be really fun to wear like a simple like black or like barely any color, and then wear a bright yellow shoe with maybe like a bright yellow necklace or a top with a little bit of yellow in it. Super cute, but I'm one of those people that I need to stop buying flats that don't have a strap around the ankle or a strap here to hold in place, because it's just the whole lifting thing again, and it irritates my foot, and I don't know how people walk in these all the time. But either way, I got these, and then I also got on that same shopping trip these right here because I thought they'd be great for like a work interview or something, because they're just a very simple black flats. And they're just very professional type of look. They have this super comfy like foam insert, and they're from Ardine Fitadini. I'm not sure what that says, but I thought they'd be super great. I have not worn them once since I bought them, but that's partially because of quarantine, partially because, again, the lifting thing annoys the hell out of me and I don't find it comfortable. But I couldn't return them because the store is closed. So will you take this back after quarantine? I haven't worn them, Marshalls, but you weren't open to return them. But either way, I have these and potentially maybe I will wear them someday. On to the next shoes. I feel like this is gonna be a super, super long haul video, so if you've gotten to this point, please go ahead and hit that like button down below and let me know that you are still here. If you are, I give you props and I really appreciate it, and go ahead and check out the other haul videos after this if you were on a binge watching haul video type mood. And I got these bad boys right here, which are totally worn down on the heel, but I love them. They're another one from Charlotte Russe, and I've overworn them. I love them. They are a strapped flat, kind of similar to those black heels I showed you, but instead it's a flat and it has a gold detail on the tip of the shoe. I like them overall. I kind of wish I got them in black instead of this color. I tried to go back later and buy more of them. Oh, excuse me, gosh. I tried to go back later and buy more of them, but they didn't have anything but this color. Really wish they had more colors, because I would have bought probably all of them. Now, away from a open toe look or a heel, I have these bad boys right here, which are another classic overworn shoe, and they're my boots. I think they look great for a fall look, like, oh, fall. And they have laces up the front, and I wrapped it around the side just so it wasn't too long, and it just has a zipper on the inside. They're super worn out though, and the soles have like giant holes in them that I think I've already filled like once or twice, like shoe goop stuff that only lasts so much longer. And this one's like scuffed in the front. It feels weird to walk in them because it's like worn down the heel, but I love them and I'm not getting rid of them yet, okay? So don't judge me. Now, for a strappy type shoe. Oh, this one has like a sticker on it that's like stuck to it. It's one of those shoe sticker thingies. This is another strap shoe, so it just goes around the ankle and has a piece on the front. It's from Forever 21, one of the other $5 things. Or, actually I think this pair might have been like $1. But for some reason, this part is not very secure and my foot like always slips like forward or out or something. So they're not like as easy of a slip-on shoe just because they don't always stay on that well. But I've still worn them plenty of times. Over here are a classic slip-on shoe with just the 2 straps, but it kind of classes it up because it has that leather pleather type look with the pink straps on top. And I think these look good with a pair of like jeans. Like, it's such an easy, simple shoe for a cute outfit. So it dresses up an outfit more than like a flip-flop would, but they're just as easy as a flip-flop. I also got these at that random mall store that sells things really cheap, and it says, it's that same brand, so it's Cupid? I think it's supposed to say Cupid, yeah. Pretty sure it's supposed to say Cupid, but I can't remember what the actual store was in the mall. If I remember, I'll put it down in the comments, but I feel like I won't. But those were also super cheap. These, oh gosh, these pair right here. You mean these pair? You mean these pair? You mean these pair? Yeah, I have them in a lot of colors. They're a little bit differently, but it's still the same concept. It is a ballet flat with laces going up on your foot and sometimes up onto your ankle, depending on how far you want to go up. A lot of times it ends up like falling down, so I usually just wrap around my ankle. These pair I actually bought for my high school graduation, which I wore this dress to. I love this dress. It has this cute poofy bottom thing. Here, I'll show you. What am I doing telling you about it? You're right there to see it. It has a cinched waist, which I find super cute, and it poofs out at the bottom. It has all these little details of like flowers and stuff, and just kind of like watercolory look of pink. And I think it's so girly and fun. And when I walk, it like twirls. You can't really see right now, but when I walk, it twirls, and it's just super cute, and I love it. The cinched waist. It has such a girly, cutesy vibe that I don't normally go for, but I did with this dress. It definitely has some like random stains on it that kind of blend in with the other flowers, which thank goodness, because I'm a messy eater. But I bought these for the graduation, tried to lace them all the way up to basically underneath my knee, and I'm walking to the frickin' stage or whatever, and it keeps falling and falling and falling. And obviously since it was around my, you know, around my calf or whatever, it was a lot wider than my ankle, so it's like dragging, and I'm like trying to tuck it in as I'm trying to walk to get my diploma. It was a mess. I don't know why I've kept these shoes though, because I have all these ballet flats because they're super comfortable, but 2 pair are super uncomfortable, and it's this pair because the ankle digs in a lot. So I don't know why I've still kept them. I guess just because, just in case I needed a white flat type shoe. Also, I got, in addition to this white flat shoe for high school graduation, I got these. I think it's like a backup and I also wanted them. And it's another, oh, they're not looking as white as they were before, but it's another slip-on shoe with a little bow on the front and holes on the side. I thought it would be such a cute spring, you know, throw on flat. And I see so many girls wearing these shoes. I don't know how you do it. They're so uncomfortable. I keep wasting my money on them and wearing them like once or twice and it's not worth it. Oh, but back to the ballet flats. The only other ones that are uncomfortable are these right here. I still wear them sometimes, but they have these rivets all the way across the sides, up to the ankle, and for some reason, when I wear them, they indent into my skin. I think it's because they didn't put like a barrier on the other side to kind of protect from hitting your skin, so they hurt when they hit my skin. These ones are from Charlotte Russe. I think those other two pairs are random brand names from Burlington Coat Factory. And those were high school time, probably never gonna find those shoes again. But these bad boys right here, they would just dig in and leave those little rivet holes all across my foot. But the trend started with these bad boys right here. And it's this black pair and this pair of burgundy is what the color. And I loved them. I had to get them in both colors. They're actually not exactly the same. They're a little bit differently. Oh, they're actually from different companies. Oops, totally forgot about that. These ones were Charlotte Russe, and I think I wanted another pair in black, and I couldn't find them there, so I bought them at Old Navy when I was like, I remember this day because I was with my friend, and we were in the Old Navy section. I was like, oh my goodness, these shoes are like really cheap. They're not my size. I wish they had my size. And I tried them on, and they fit, but they're a size 10, and they fit normal. Maybe that's why they were on sale. That could be it. Like, they could honestly just be sized wrong, and that's why they were on sale. I was like, no way is this a 10. But they fit me super easy and comfortable, lace up the fronts. I've worn them so many times. They've definitely gotten a little worn down. And then these bad boys are what started the trend at Charlotte Russe. They're also super comfortable. The only thing is the lace things that are around it are starting to get a little too worn down. They might not get that many uses out of them. We are almost done with my shoes, guys. We're obviously way more than halfway done. I'm like pointing to it like you can see this giant pile right here. But let's get to the rest of my shoes. I have some more like non-heels type stuff to get in here. Ooh, let's do my activewear shoes. I don't have that many, but the trend started with these bad boys right here. I don't know if anybody ever remembers like 17 magazine. I think they like mostly went out of business now. I don't even think they print their magazine anymore. But every issue they would have this huge like calendar of like giveaways, win all these things. And I entered to win a pair of shoes and I actually won them. I didn't even know I won them, but then all of a sudden my mom was like, you got this package or something like that, or I saw the package. I was like, what the heck is this? I opened it up and at first I was like, I don't understand. And then I realized, oh, I won the 17 giveaway for these pair of activewear sneakers. They are my first ever pair of activewear sneakers. They are also Adidas, so it was my first ever pair of Adidas. And at the time I'm like, oh, this is super cool. Now I wish they gave me more of a plain pair because these are super funky colored with the purple and pink look, and they have like this green little stripe on it. Super weird. They're Adidas Boost though. Something to do with, I think, the sole. They always got something going on with Adidas. But the next pair of activewear shoes I got on my own. It started off with these, but I kind of wanted more this style when I went out for them. But they had these first. They're super dirty and need to be cleaned. I actually went on a hike recently. If you ever want to check out any of my like hike adventure type things, I will list my vlog playlist down below so you can see me out in the world before quarantine and definitely when it's up. And these pair right here are from Nautica actually. I wanted just a plain pair of sneakers to wear with activewear outfits, but they didn't have exactly plain. They had this look, which is, I don't know what you call that, where there's speckles of other color within the black. And it was still simple enough that I got them for the time being because they were something I really wanted to wear an outfit with. And they're super comfortable. I never used to wear activewear sneakers, and when I bought these and started walking in them, I'm like, oh, is this what it feels like? Is this why everybody's wearing them? And well, it got me to buy another pair because I wanted a pair of plain black ones to match with more things. So I got these bad boys right here. I wanted more of the Nike type brand ones, but they were so much more expensive and they didn't have the ones I wanted. So I got these ones from, I don't know if I can say it. I got these ones from Skechers. I didn't buy them from Skechers, but they were at Marshall's, and they were just exactly the shoe I wanted. They had like the open ankle type look, They were simple, black, with a white sole, and they're also breathable. They have a bunch of like holes in them. Sometimes you can actually see your toes, which is why I usually wear socks with them. And this stretch look, so no laces, you just throw them on, easy to go, awesome. I think they're like tennis type shoes. And I looked and saw it was Skechers and decided to bite my pride and buy them because I just love them so much. Now I wear them all the time. They look super cute with so many outfits, and I kind of wish I had more of them. And that is all of my Activewear sneakers, just 3 pairs. I definitely think I need more. Never used to thought I would own a pair in my life. I also had a trend where I only wore pink my whole entire life, so you know, things change. And my other pair of, they're not sneakers, but they're still, I mean, they're not Activewear shoes, but they are sneakers. And there is a gray pair. They're not Converse, they're actually Levi's. And they're just like a simple throw-on shoe. They take me forever though to like loosen them enough to like put my shoe in it, to put my foot in it. So they've definitely gotten a lot of uses out of them, more in the past when I first got them, less now. I'm debating if I'm still going to keep them because I don't wear them that much, but then I'm like, they're not bad, so why not just keep them type of thing. It's just the color is getting a little worn and like stained type of thing, and they're not black or something, you know, easy to match with stuff. So it makes me partially think I shouldn't keep them just because I'm not going to get that much use out of them, and they're taking up shoe space that I obviously don't have that much of because I fill it all with all my shoes. Ooh. These pair right here are not sneakers, but they are getting to the almost end. We have 4 more pairs of shoes to go. 1 pair of like really funky ones at the end I will show you. And this pair is from Soda. I think this is one of the ones like Charlotte Russe sold. And it is a pointed toed strap shoe. If you can't tell, I went through a phase of wearing ton of shoes like this with just like a strappy easy shoe. It's because I actually worked at, where did I work at? Marshall's. I never went to Marshall's. I probably should have. I'm their best customer. Aren't we all, girls? Let's be honest. We're all great, loyal Marshall customers. But point is, I worked at Macy's and you had to have a closed-toed. Obviously, I didn't want to wear a heel, so I bought a bunch of these things for work. Like, that's the real reason why I bought them. Is for work, and I wanted different pairs of shoes to wear all the time. So I got another pair of strappy, flat shoes that I haven't worn much since I've worked at Macy's. These ones weren't as comfortable because they had like that pointed heel thing, but they still got their use. They were simple and black. These pair right here are the last pair of flat, strappy shoes. These are probably one of my favorite ones. These are from Untitled, which I think was another one that Charlotte Russe sold, and they look like this. They are a cute blue, more classy type of flat, just because they have that detailed holes right there, and the straps right here are more of the fabric look, so it's definitely more dressed up than some of my other type of flats. And also the blue color is such like an electric blue that looks great with a bunch of different outfits, even though obviously it's harder to match with because it is blue. I just liked it as a pop of color, and a lot of my shoes at the time were like black or maybe burgundy because for some reason they saw a lot of burgundy shoes. And I just decided I need a pop of color. Same thing with those other yellow shoes. It was partially because I want a pop of color, you know? And I have a pair of random crappy Charlotte Russe, you know, flip-flops. Gotta have those around. I forgot my slides. My really ugly slides. Hold on, I'll grab them. Knew I was gonna forget these. But these are my slip-ons that I actually have out in my room to like easily like go do stuff type of thing. Like they're, you know, grab your mother's slipper type shoes, not like I go out in public and rock these type of thing. And they are a slip-on shoe. They kind of look like Birkins, but they're plasticky, pleathery look. And they say divided H&M. Oh, it's H&M, not Forever 21 that these are. And I saw these on the shelves like, oh my god, these are the ugliest shoes I've seen in my whole entire life. But then I went back to them. I was like, oh, they're on sale. They kind of look comfortable. And I took them off their little holder thingy. I put them on, and I had to take them home because they were just so comfortable and easy to throw on and cheap. And so I bought them. They're covered in like my foundation powder. But either way, they're super comfortable and easy to wear, and I would probably wear them more if they didn't make this stupid... You hear that? They make this stupid squeaky noise when I walk, which it didn't really do much when I first bought them. There wasn't really any noise, but then as I wore them more, it just kept making that freaking noise. And so I don't wear them as much as when I first got them just because of that. And also they're super, super ugly, but I kind of like them. And I've actually gotten compliments on them out in public when I've worn them, which is really weird because some of my guy friends are like, those are the ugliest shoes I've seen. Which I partially agree with and thought when I first saw them. But then other girls are like, they're cute. So who knows? Either way, I'd wear them more if they didn't squeak like a motherfucker. These right here are some Booties. I have one more pair of funky boots to show you. But let's talk about these first. These Booties were either from, I think like Goodwill or Russe or something. I can't remember. We didn't go to Goodwill much when I was growing up. But I think maybe we like went one time and my mom saw these and thought I needed them. I thought they were a little kind of weird, but I liked them enough that I was like, yeah, let me get them. So I got them. They look like this. Let me show you up close. Can you see them? Can you see them? Is it focused? But they have like a huge chunky heel and they're almost like a work boot, but they have heel. And surprisingly, they're from the brand Skechers, which I own 2 pairs of Skechers shoes. And in addition to the fact of owning 2 pairs of Skechers shoes, I own a pair of Skechers boot things. Like, you would not expect this to be Skechers. I actually kind of like them. I haven't worn them that much because they're a little bit tight on my feet, but I think they're such a cute, funky boot thing that I think is more in style now than they were when I bought them or when my mom bought them. And last but not least, I have these right here, which I don't think I've ever worn them out in public, but at the time I was like, no, I need a pair of cool, funky, weird boots I would wear in the club or something. I don't even do that stuff. But they were $5 at the scholarship store, so I got them. And I think this is another Just Fab one. But either way, these shoes right here lace all the way up, and they go pretty darn high. I think they're like, they go up like mid-thigh range. And they have the laces that go all the way up the front to the thigh. It has a chunky work boot style sole and a chunkier heel. They're more of a purpley color than it's kind of burgundy, it's kind of not. It's a little bit on the more purple side. Like I said, I haven't worn these once, but maybe I'll get a use out of them. Maybe a Halloween costume or something. But I just figured I need them in my life, and you're never gonna find a shoe this tall and this heel-like and like a pretty good quality for $5. I just figured I needed to buy them before I actually needed them, so that when I needed them, I didn't have to go out and buy some outrageously expensive boot I was only gonna wear like that once or twice. And this way, I'm prepared. I'm almost people that I have a bad tendency of buying things to be prepared for something, or an event outfit, or an event shoe, and then the event never ends up coming up. But either way, that is all of my shoes. And how many pairs of shoes was that, is what I'm wondering. I'll probably go through and count when I edit this video. I know it's gonna be super long, so I appreciate you all watching the whole entire video. If you wanna go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below to join the CrazyFam if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it because, you know, this took a long time to film and I had to put away this whole entire mess. But before you go, I wanna show you the giant pile that is here on the ground right now. The shoes start right here, obviously not a big pile, but then there's this atrocious mountain of shoes piled on top of each other. Don't worry, they're gonna all go in their homes and not get all scuffed up and dirty and stuff. They're just stacked up for right now. But that is so crazy how many shoes there are. I do have so many videos coming for you during quarantine. I am posting almost every other day a new video. So there is so much content to keep you entertained while you were maybe potentially stuck at home, or stuck going to work and then having to come back home and be stuck at home. But either way, until then, feel free to check out my other videos and have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you, Crazy Fam. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.